Hello and welcome to Borjon Padilla's Teacher Toolbox. This toolbox features a variety of tech tools that range from Whiteboard, Padlets, virtual reality apps, Quiz-Is, and Nearpod, and their uses in a language classroom. First, we will begin with Whiteboard. Whiteboard is a great way to help students learn and visualize through using technology, as mentioned in the New Media Consortium and Consortium for School Networking article that came out in 2016. Whiteboard is like a never-ending whiteboard where students are able to collaborate virtually in real time and online from their own devices, and they can contribute to it depending on which student the teacher allows to have permission to contribute. They can all contribute at the same time, or the teacher has the ability to choose which students. They are able to contribute sticky notes. We are able to upload graphs, plots, different PDFs, and they also have different functionalities like voice, video, and text chat. This has been particularly helpful this year for me in AP Spanish Literature and Culture, where students need to be able to identify the metric counts and the rhyme in poetry, which is pretty much identifying the external structure of a poem. I also see this very useful in other Spanish classes where students need to identify the tonic syllables, for example, when they have to learn the accentuation marks, and separate the syllables as well. And it is very important for students to be able to see these processes. And Whiteboard allows teachers to include that in their lessons. So in the resources, you can see the different features that you can find in Whiteboard, as well as how Whiteboard is very helpful and as an assistive technology tool. Students who need, for example, different assistive technology like visualizing, like zooming in, accommodating colors, for maybe they have problems with vision. This is very helpful for those students. Moving along, we have Padlet. Padlet is a great digital social strategy as well. It can be considered that, and we will explore why in a bit. But it is a great way to increase student discourse, which is especially helpful during this pandemic where students are not actually in the same classroom. And so this provides them a platform where they can voice their opinion on different aspects, as well as other things like sharing student work, sharing images, audio, videos, GIFs. They can submit text, voice, video, and screen recordings as well as compile a list of websites, different locations, respond to their peers, and the list goes on and on. So this provides the teacher with the ability to really help students connect with each other during the classroom. And in the resources, you can see different ways that Padlet can be used for collaborative learning, as well as the basics of how to use Padlets and what you're able to do with this tech tool. Moving along, we have virtual reality, which is considered a visualization technology. This tech tool would be absolutely wonderful in a language classroom because you can take students on virtual field trips and really help students immerse themselves in the culture of the target language. This is also helpful to help students transport themselves to different historical time settings, which is important for literary works, especially in classes like AP Spanish Literature and Culture. This also makes learning fun because they have the opportunity to participate in quests, scavenger hunts, and also some apps provide students with the ability to create their own virtual reality setting. I came across a great resource on 10 plus virtual reality apps that are transforming education. And one of those is actually called the House of Languages app. And this resource explains how students can use this in a language classroom. It really helps them build their vocabulary, memorization, and it pretty much just gamifies learning. So this is an awesome tech tool, and there's also rumors that the cost, which tends to be an obstacle, is looking to lower to make this type of tech tool more accessible in any school. Have Quiz. This is a great tool that helps teachers provide the flipped classroom approach. Students can have their own student-paced lessons, as well as different quizzes that are way more fun to take, and they also get feedback on the end, showing them what they got wrong, what they got right, and all the while they're seeing these funny memes that makes learning a lot more enjoyable. And so this is a way to really gamify learning. And recently, Quizzes has added a lot more features in the midst of this pandemic. And so you can explore those features in the resources that I have included. Last, but most definitely not the least, similar along the lines of Quizzes, we have Nearpod. Nearpod is an absolutely wonderful tech tool that is perfect to provide students with the opportunity to learn through live lessons or student-paced lessons, which once again is very helpful in this time of remote learning. With Nearpod, teachers can integrate virtual reality, which is another way of how virtual reality is becoming more accessible in the classroom. And it's also a way to gamify quizzes. And as we saw in the article, Digital Games in Education, the Design of Game-Based Learning Environment by Begona Gross, 2007, gamifying is very important in learning and reaps many benefits. Nearpod also provides a platform for collaboration, so students can see each other's submissions and comment on each other's. It also has the option to embed questions into videos, which is great for a language learning class, once again, to see if students are actually comprehending, to assess their listening comprehension skills. It also includes polling, open-ended questions, and provides students with the opportunity to upload their own work as well. So Nearpod has definitely been considered a technology treasure, as mentioned in one of the articles that I include in my resources, because it really has taken learning to the next level, and it has been proven unbelievably helpful in these times of remote learning, to keep students engaged, to monitor their participation as well, and to overall make learning a lot more fun. So those are the different tech tools that I have included in my teacher toolbox. I hope you have enjoyed them. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and have a beautiful day.